Okay. Record stopped. Oh, for professor, BCDF? There is no F. It means BCDE.
A.
Okay. Code 66 page and number P. Why is cultural awareness important for business people? Give examples. I think cultural awareness is important for business people because if they don't know about the cultural, if don't know about the another people's culture, they may be mistake and don't get the good business. I think.
I have same opinion with Sungro. To avoid avoid making mistake. For example, as professor said, mm, to make reservation in beef restaurant with Hindu people,
Mhm.
I think it is the example.
Okay, thank you.
I agree with you. It can prevent mistakes and affect business relationships. And the example is Hindus and also vegetarian,
Okay,
I think.
Hayun.
I think so too. Cultural awareness is important to prevent misunderstanding when each other's cultures are different.
Okay, thank you. How about Jo Donghao?
I think so too. And every country has its one control and cultural difference are very important. If businessmen don't pay attention to this, their business will not be successful. So I think you are right.
Okay, thank you. Go to number C. What is culture? Choose the four factors that you think are the most important in creating a culture. Give your reasons. Hmm. Hmm. I think language, behavior, and attitudes, social customs and traditions, and ceremonies and festivals are culture because all of them always different from another country. How about you?
I think geography and climate and historical events and social customs and traditions are the important thing because mm, when people making their own culture, these factors play an important role to this.
Mhm. Thank you. Hayun?
Uh, I think language, geography, historical events, and social customs and tradition create culture because language indirectly shows culture, as there is a saying that if we know a language and we can know the country, also various cultures are created or according to geography, because geography factors have a great influence on people's lives, and historical events and social customs and tradition create culture for the same reason.
Okay, thank you. How about 조롱아우?
I think is first is a religion and second historical events and the third is school customs and traditionals and the next is ceremonies and festivals because I think the formation of culture comes from these four aspects. So I think the four aspect is very good.
Okay, thank you. How about you?
Think the four factors are climate, geography, and behavior and attitudes and language. Because climate and geography makes people to various style in Korea, fashion style, and also the reason why Korea's culture of hurry up in Pali Pali has developed is because of people's behavior.
Thank you. Okay, number D. Do you think cultures are becoming more alike? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Give reasons for your answers. Hmm, alike means similar, right?
Right.
Hmm, I think cultures are not becoming alike. Hmm, because, hmm, for example, Brazil and Mexico is very different from Korea. So I don't think it is alike.
Or I think in some parts, cultures become similar due to the expressed four factors, but in whole global culture, uh, the changes are very small.
Thank you. Hayun?
I think culture is becoming similar. These days, I can feel the culture of any country other than its own country culture, and I personally like this situation.
Mhm. Thank you. 조롱아오?
Think is a bad thing because the diversity of cultures in the world can show the criticisms of each country, and we can respect each other uh, cultures more. So I think uh, as same as another country is not good.
Thank you. 지호?
I think culture is not becoming more alike because each country has overlap in culture, but there is little common similar culture. So I think it's not alike.
Okay. Vote number E. How important are these things when doing business in your country? Are they important, not important, or best avoided? Hmm, okay. Exchanging business cards. What do you think?
I think exchanging business cards is important because business
Yes,
cards are evidence representing the company.
yes, I think so. It's very important.
Oh, we have to move. Okay, page 67. Number D. If you could be sent anywhere in the world to work, which country would you choose? What aspects of its culture do you particularly like? Hmm. In my case, I want to go to Laos because Laos have a not cold weather, just always hot in all all year, and Laos culture have a like natural being natural, so I like that culture. How about you?
I want to go to Spain because uh, during I research for the case study, I researched in Spain. So as the research, it seems to emphasize long break time, and
Mm,
because of the other Spanish culture, I want to go Spain.
thank you. How about Hayun?
I want to go to Japan. It is because it has a similar Asian culture to our country, and the climate is similar to ours.
Okay, thank you. 조롱아오.
I think I would like to come to Korea because I graduate from university in Inha, and I understand the Korean uh, culture, and I can speak Korean, so I don't have to worry about talking. So I like that.
Thank you. 지호.
I like to go France because France's unique atmosphere and buildings are unique, antique, and France's meals culture
음,
is bread. I like bread, so I want to go France.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to next page, 68 page. Number 8, complete the idioms in the sentences below with the words in the box. Okay, if you know the answer, tell us, please. 응? What means idioms? 아, it means 관용구.
I think so.
어, maybe number 2 is water.
I think
I think
and
so. Oh.
Oh, and
Water is for
yes.
water.
아, thank you.
Number 3, I.
Yes,
I agree.
Yes.
And number 5 is food.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, fire.
Fire. Yeah.
And number 7, water.
Yes.
Mm.
And last, I.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Go to D. Match the idioms in exercise A to the correct meanings A to H. Given a difficult job to do without preparation. I think thrown in at the deep end.
Yes.
Mm.
Maybe negative meaning.
Yes.
Mm.
Um,
And P, maybe cat on like a house on fire.
Mm.
oh, yes, yes.
Yes. And C is fish out of water.
Yes, yes,
This is
Yes.
negative meaning.
yes.
And T, put my food in it.
Oh, yes.
And E is we don't see eye to eye.
Yes.
I agree. Hmm.
F, maybe a real eye opener.
Mm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
G is break the ice.
Yes.
Yes.
And last one is 4.
Mm. Yes.
Add into hot water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number E, work in pairs. Okay, discuss the following. What tips do you have for breaking the ice at meetings with new clients, people from other cultures? Oh, in my opinion, if the new client or people's culture is familiar with family like Mexico, so then I can tell about each other's family or talk about a famous celebrity or sports, I think. How about you?
I think uh, talking with clients too, with our specific cultural part. Such, for example, uh, we using chopsticks to eating food,
Mm-hmm.
such like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. How about 조롱아오?
I think maybe I will first I will talk to him about the stars I know in their country.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 하윤?
I think telling a joke throughout the country can break the hard atmosphere.
음, okay. 지호?
I think prepare business manners by examine other countries' cultures in advance.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And number two, talk about a place you have visited which was a real eye opener.
Mm.
Mhm. Oh, in my case, I when I go to Laos, Laos have a different kind of culture of us. Like in 4 to 5 p.m., all stores are closed in Laos. Is very shock to me.
In my case, when I first traveled over to Japan, uh, I'm surprised to the very clean road where is uh, no parking car.
Mm,
So I was surprised about that.
thank you. How about 조롱아우?
Maybe I actually I don't have that things and if I must be say I think when I leave to my country and to another country I will I will want to go back in your home in my home. So I don't have that.
Okay. 하윤?
When I went to China, the culture of eating various dishes that I didn't even think of was amazing.
음, okay. 지호?
Mm. When I visit the Paris, France, I saw the Eiffel Tower shining brightly in the evening. So I was surprised.
음, okay. Number six, describe a situation when you put your foot in it, felt like a fish out of water, got into hot water, or thrown it at the deep end. Maybe we can talk about just choose one and talk about, not the four.
Yes.
Hmm. Next. A shift G. Okay, 71 page. Huh? Maybe A is going to listen the conversation.
Mm.
Maybe, is there any script? Maybe we can pass. Okay.
Mm.
See, what would you say in the following situations? You don't hear someone's name when you're introduced to them. We can answer this one to one.
Okay.
Okay, me first. I mean me one, 이규 two, 조롱 house three, like this.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't hear someone's name when you're introduced to them. I just tell to him or her to, would you please tell your name one more time?
Mm.
Okay, you have to refuse an invitation to dinner with a supplier.
Or maybe I say like, uh, hmm, I can't go. I can't eat dinner with you this day. So how about the another day? I said like that.
Okay. 조롱아오, you are offered food you hate.
I would say, I'm really sorry, but I can't eat this food. Maybe can you give me another one?
Okay, good. 하윤, you want to end the conversation in a diplomatic way.
I say there is a next meeting and let's end the meeting.
Okay. 지호, you have to greet a visitor.
Mm. Hello, thank you for coming. Nice to meet you.
Okay. You have to introduce two people to each other. Ah, maybe I can say about this like here is blah 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 and here is blah blah blah. And you offer to pay for a meal.
Oh, I think it's quite simple. Oh, I will buy you a meal.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. You have to propose a toast. 조롱하오.
I think, hmm, I think I, I think I will do that. I will say, I'm very grateful. I'm very happy to propose and other people.
Okay. 하윤, your colleague has been made redundant.
If I were in the situation, I would comfort my colleague sincerely.
Okay. 지호, you arrive half an hour late for a meeting.
I will say, I'm sorry I'm late. There was a traffic jam.
Okay, go to F. What are the safe topics of conversation for this sort of situation? Which topics should you avoid? Right? Maybe F is connection with E.
E.
어,
Maybe not. 음, I think safe topics of conversation. Talk about today's weather and and how how do you uh, how do you 왜 이러니? how can how can you 어? I mean what 교통수단 you take
음.
you take and come to here, and I will avoid topics like age or serious family problem. I think. How about you?
I think to avoid, uh, as Seungmok said, to avoid any problem,
Mhm.
uh, I said some formal formal speak like, how about you recently, for example. Yes, then maybe make any problem.
Okay, Hayun.
I think it is safe to avoid political or religious topics and talk about new news stories in each country.
Okay, 조롱아.
Mm, I think I will say about weather, food, and bu- uh, all kinds of building and eat 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 fruits restaurant. And I think I wouldn't say avoid the sensitive such as religion about that.
Okay. 지호?
I think safe topic is current event, world news, and favorite questions. For example, what is your favorite? And the bad topics is marriage and income, education background. I think.
Okay. Okay, G. In your opinion, which of these items of advice for a successful conversation are useful and which are not? Uh, in my opinion, the successful conversation for useful is listen carefully, ask questions, stay silent, be polite, keep eye contact, and be friendly. And 2 and 3 is not successful conversation. How about you?
I think listen carefully and ask question, or add, and it may be different from situation. be polite or be friendly is the useful, and not useful is give only yes or no question, yes or no answers, I think.
Okay. 하윤?
For a successful conversation, I think it is important to listen carefully and considerate and respectful.
Okay. 조롱아우?
I think is listen carefully and uh, polite and ask question and be friendly.
Okay. 지호?
I think listen carefully and be polite, be friendly is successful conversation, and not useful is give only yes or no answers, interrupt a lot, and stay silent.
Okay. The end. Okay. 어, 음, I, I, I prepare a Mexico culture. How about you?
Sorry, I have to ask a question to you.
No. Uh, just talk about the culture first. I want
Okay,
to
okay.
know about your culture.
Okay. I conduct research about Spanish culture.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 하윤?
I prepare Vietnam business culture.
Mm-hmm. 지호?
And I prepare Germany culture.
Germany. And 조롱아우? Uh,
Oh,
open.
okay.
Okay.
Uh, I, 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 okay. Whatever.
Just talk about your maybe China culture. Mm, okay. Okay, let me talk about the Mexico first. Mm, how about uh, mm, not talk all about the appearance, behavior, entertainment. Just appearance, and behavior. It is okay.
Mm,
Maybe I tell about all of them, then maybe you don't
we cannot memorize.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
so
Next.
first,
Okay. Me first.
hmm?
Wait a minute, please. Mexico appearance. Let me talk about the Mexico appearance. Mexicans have a distinctive distinction between work, casual, and party dress. And clothes worn by Mexican workers on duty are a suit, white shirts and ties, and dark shoes are harmonized with the suit. And they rarely wears white socks and usually wears of the shell suits that don't look luxurious because they don't like the luxurious things. And it is better to avoid short sleeve shirts even in summer. That's it.
In the Spain, I think it is quite simple compared with Sunglock's opinion.
Mhm.
In Spain, until recently, they almost use formal suit with dark color, sometimes bright color, and it seemed to be changing from them to casual wear today.
Okay, thank you. Hayun?
According to my research, Vietnamese people usually dress neatly at meetings and wear suits.
음, 오케이, 조롱어.
I think we can add the history to our nation as uh, central because from many years ago to the present, there will be a lot of topics about business.
음, 오케이, 지호?
Germans tend to dress very comfortable when they go to work. Surprisingly, they can also wear t-shirts and half pants,
오,
but they usually wear suits at business meeting.
음, 오케이. Okay, next behavior. Uh, Mexican behavior is has a gift culture, has become routine. We need to prepare a gift before the first meeting with someone, and not having any gifts will make us very rude because it is Mexico people's custom. And when you first meet and shake hands, you can gently hold your hand and release it, giving the other person distrust. So we have to shake hands stronger.
In Spain, people tend to maintain a close distance to other people, and when they first meet, mm, they uh, sometimes kiss with each other to friendly person,
Mhm.
and in the conversation, they tend to speak loudly and using big big behavior, and uh, but that is not considered to be rude. It's
Mm.
just expression of interest.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. Hayun.
In Vietnam, seniority and rank are very important. For example, giving the business card to the highest person
Mhm.
first is appropriate as an expression of respect.
Mm, respect. Okay. 조롱아오.
Mm, I want to introduce my country and in terms of food. I think the food here is very rich. My favorite is dumplings. 그 dumplings, 만두.
음?
Yes, and contrarily, it pays attention to respecting the old and caring for the young and helping other. Um, and the Dumplings good at learning the cultural strengths of other countries. In terms of interment, we like group activities.
Okay, thank you. 지효?
Uh, Germans seldom invite guests to their homes when they entertain them because they tend to entertain guests in their bar because they like beer. So, soccer and beer are also topics that can positive response when talking to Germans. Also, there are so many people who like beer regardless of gender. So, knowledge of famous beer factory can give a good impression to German.
Oh, okay, thank you. And next topic is entertainment. In Mexico, during World Cup season for soccer, Mexicans are very enthusiastic on this dynamic sport. It is that there are many people have one day off to watch soccer game, while this type of sport is occupying large part of their spare time.
In Spain? Oh, well, actually, I do research not based on this category, so just say relating to entertainment is
Mhm.
uh, they like to invite their business colleague to uh, restaurant and cafe
Mm.
rather than their home,
Uh-huh.
and they emphasize their break time between work time. For example, they tend to have 2 or 3 coffee break time in a day, and they have 2 to 3 hours of lunch time.
Okay, thank you. How about Vietnam?
Many Vietnamese people think it is polite to give a small gift when they finish the meeting,
Mhm.
and they don't like the topic of political dialogue.
Political dialogue?
They don't like.
Don't like. Uh, thank you. Okay, China.
Mm, I I'm sorry, but I don't have another idea.
Mm, okay, okay. That's okay. Germany.
Similar to other countries, Germany can meet more clearly if people make an appointment in advance. But if it is an important matter, we can have a meeting even if we don't have an appointment. Also, Germany has to stay at the company from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. They work 8 hours a day, and also lunchtime is very short. So it's normal for 30 minutes to 1 hour, and it is natural for them to work hard and get off work quickly.
Mm, okay. Next topic is meetings. Um, Mexicans tend not to keep their time commitments, and when they do, Korean companies must keep their promise on time, but it is better not to expect the other person to arrive on time. So we have to wait patiently for the other person because they don't don't punctual. Also, you should not look at the clock because it may seem rude to look at the clock. during business consultations. And decision making is very slow because of a culture that does not admit wrongdoing.
In Spain, as I mentioned before, they during the meeting, they tend to, they sometimes speak loudly and using big behavior.
Mhm.
And in Spain, they consider the meeting rather than making a conclusion. Uh, they consider that as sheer already deciding idea, and they sometimes there are many cases of the start time and finishing time is changing, changing, uh, and most of business communication usually take place on equal levels.
Mhm. Okay. Vietnam.
Vietnam meetings, silence is quite common in business meetings, and which means that the other part is thinking about your interest, and buyers in Vietnam tend to make slow decisions.
Mm. Oh, why?
They think so many things.
So many thinking.
Yeah, so
Okay. How about China?
I want to say, eat food at a restaurant. And in China, if you want to invite someone to dinner, you should first invite them in advance and then order a meal after they agree to go. And actually, in China, a lot of meeting at restaurant because the people will mm, people will chatting over dinner. So a dinner is over and the meeting is over.
Thank you. How about Germany?
German, it is important to be punctual because they finish the work in a fixed amount of time. So you have better not be late for the meeting.
Mm.
And of course, individual status is important at the meeting, but even people with low status can freely express that opinions.
Okay. Last topics. Business practice. Uh, okay, in Mexico, breakfast business meetings are common, and it is usually held at high-end restaurants, and businesses are often decided through such morning meetings. Breakfast business meals are very important as business meetings are often held with documents, files, and charts on the table, and business negotiations are often decided after breakfast. And lunch is the central meal in Mexico and is a time to build personal friendships. And consequently, general business idea exchanges, transaction possibilities, discussions, etc., tend to be centered and detailed business consultation do not take place.
In Spain, I think the start time and finishing time of work time is similar to Korea, but due to the many coffee time and long lunch time, so
Mm.
the amount of working time is quite less than Korea, and the lunch time is tend to they consider the lunch time to 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. and it is changing today to just 2 hours.
Mm.
And one of the reason is they consider the lunch time to worker socialization time. Yes, that is one of the reasons of long lunch time.
Oh, okay. Vietnam.
Although English is used a lot in global business, most Vietnamese are used in Vietnam, so it is better to know simple Vietnamese if we do business with Vietnam people. Also, considering Vietnamese culture, it is not good to just call first. Then, generally, it is recommended to be introduced to business personnel. Of course, it is better to book meeting in advance and avoid major holidays such as Vietnam's New Year festival.
Mm. Okay. How about China?
Business practice in Europe, we usually have a make appointments will in advice and the business hours. I think the business hours are uh, all day long because I should to say I have to say hardworking people is a lot of so use that and the business mm, the business lunch usually 11 o'clock and mm, 3 p.m. I think is that.
Okay. The last Germany.
Germans are very sociable and important people to fulfill their responsibilities. And German has to stay at the company from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. They work 8 hours a day. That is, if they work only from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., they can work the remaining 2 hours flexibly.
Mm. Okay.
So
Oh.
they can get off work quickly.
Mm. Okay. We end, but we have to question each other. Do you have any question? I have a question to you. You said Spain's lunchtime is 2 to 5 p.m. It is very long.
Yes.
Then when when do the Spain people work? I think it is a very short work time. Is it okay? You think?
Uh, when I do researching,
Hmm.
I also seen the sentence that uh, they sometimes their work time is very volatile, so many change.
Mhm.
So they sometimes work to 10 p.m.
Oh,
Or that's just a few example, but
mm,
yes.
okay, thank you, thank you. And Gio, I have a question to you.
Okay.
You talk about work time in Germany, 9 to 3 p.m., yes?
Mm-hmm.
But you said work time is 8 hours, so I don't
Ah,
understand.
oh, 8 hours is uh, common hours,
Ah,
but remain 2 hours is flexible. Uh,
uh-huh.
Flexible ability to employees' ability.
Oh, very good welfare.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Other questions?
I have additional comment to my previous talking.
Oh, okay.
Uh, the expression that 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. of lunchtime, then maybe I think the lunchtime is various from company, but
Mm.
the range of possible lunchtime is between 2 p.m. or 5 p.m.
Oh, thank you for answering. If there is no questions, then we choose each interesting talk and end the record. It's okay.
Ah, okay.
I was very surprised about the Spain
Mm.
because lunchtime is very long, and I think speak louder in the table is very shock to me. How about you?
Uh, First, I feel the same feeling when I research it,
Mhm.
and I'm impressed about the German story because of uh, the story is so detailed.
Mhm. Okay. How about Hayun?
think the culture of Germany was interesting because I have never heard of Germany's business meeting culture.
Mm, okay. How about 조롱아우?
I um I have no idea because I don't enjoy this business or business business activity. So I don't know that.
Okay. How about you?
Mm, in my case, it was very interesting to search data about Germany, and also Spain is impression for me because the lunchtime is very short to me. Yes.
Okay. Maybe we end the case study, right?
Mhm. Yes.